Hi y'all, I'm back home getting ready to administer my hormone shot. For those that don't know, I do still have to take hormones regardless of a sex change or whatever surgeries I've had. I still do need to take hormones. Excuse my stomach, I am overweight again. I lost a lot of weight to be able to get my gender reassignment surgery, and now it's all back after the surgery. Pay no mind. I'm supposed to be injecting once every 2 weeks, but I do it maybe once a month just because I'm very far out in my transition, and I feel like every 2 weeks is a lot for me. I just feel like extremely tired, extremely emotional when I do every 2 weeks. So I tend to do it a little less, especially because, you know, I don't have testicles. I don't have that much testosterone in my body. So I don't want to overdo it with the estrogen so that, you know, my levels are way off. And then, like, I don't have energy to do anything. So I tend to, like, take it really easy with the estrogen. Now I'm up for my shot, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Make sure you have your hand sanitizer on deck. Clean your hands. You don't want to be injecting yourself with dirty hands. And I did also wash them prior. So what I do after that, I make sure I have a paper towel and I rip it in half. I put half of it on a cover so I can place the items I'm going to use. And the other half I use to wipe myself as an alcohol wipe in the area that I'm going to be injecting. So I just take some alcohol and I pour it right on the napkin. I tend to like drench it a little bit. That way it does the job really well. And then I kind of wipe the area. Obviously, I'm not going to use this whole area to inject, but I wipe the whole area just so it could be very clean. You know, you want to make sure that you're doing your best, doing the most in order to do a clean job. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to pull out a syringe. So this is the drawing syringe. Essentially, we are going to draw the estrogen out of the vial with this syringe. And then we will need an injecting needle. So you don't inject with the same needle that you draw with. So this is the one we are injecting with. We're going to switch them out. Go ahead and pull out the vial, the estrogen. Let me make sure my address isn't on here. Nope, we're good. So this is the estrogen, and we're going to take it out. This is the little vial. And then the next thing I have is a Band-Aid. Colorful one from the brand Welly. I love this brand. This brand slaps. You can get wet and it'll still stay stuck. All right, and I'm just going to sanitize my hands once more. I like to prepare everything, so I just take it out of the wrapping. And what I do is I take one of the tabs off. That way it's easy to put on right after you inject yourself in case you bleed. I got a trash right there. That's why I'm bending over. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that same paper towel that's drenched in alcohol and we're going to disinfect the vial where you draw the estrogen from. So you wanna hold it for about like 10 seconds. And the same thing with this. When you're wiping yourself, your thigh, you wanna make sure that it's, that you're wiping for at least 10 seconds. All right, so now you're going to take the drawing syringe. You're gonna make sure that the needle is tight on the actual syringe because sometimes they are loose. And you're gonna take the cover off. I don't have to inject myself with this because look at how big the damn needle is. Pull this back as if you're drawing. So I'm gonna pull it up until maybe just like almost one. I'm pulling this back and you're pushing as much air into the vial as you're taking out. So we're going to push in the same amount of air that we're taking out in product, in estrogen. You want to make sure that the needle is under the liquid. And then you start to draw. All right, and you see it there. I'm pulling the medicine down. And then you want to make sure you have only the amount that you want to inject. I'm doing about that much. Pull the vial out, or the syringe out of the vial. And we just let the vial sit there and let the rubber thing where you draw from close up. Now what you want to do is put the cap back on this one, because remember, we're not injecting with this one. We're only drawing the medication with it. And then you want to grab the injecting needle. This is the injecting needle. This is what you want to grab next. And what we're going to do is we're going to twist this needle off. We're going to open the injecting needle, put it on the syringe, and tighten it, right? Okay. And whatever's left over here, I don't know if it's good for you. I just like to put it on my tongue. Suck it out. You know, because who doesn't want a cunt tongue? Cunty tongue, you know, estrogen in my mouth. Why not? All right. And what I do is I take the drawing needle and put it in that plastic. All right. So now we take the cap off of the injecting needle and we make sure that the product is coming out of the needle like that. You don't want to inject any air into your system, into your muscle, into a vein. That can cause problems. You could die. So make sure that you do this step and you do not forget it. Make sure the estrogen's coming out of the needle like this. And what I like to do if it's dripping like that, I just take the alcohol pad again and wipe whatever's falling down. And then we're gonna go ahead and sanitize or clean the area where we're injecting again. We have to clean the area one more time. All right, and we're good to go. We got our needle ready. And what you want to do is you want to take like a chunk of skin. I don't think y'all are going to be able to see this very well. You want to take a chunk of skin and bring it up like this and then inject. Take an area. Going to push it into the muscle like that. And then slowly push the product in. This needle's a little smaller, so it's harder to push the medicine in through the needle and into yourself, but we did it. And I like to grab the alcohol pad again and cover the area where I injected. Make sure we put the cap back on this. Hold it there for a couple seconds so the medicine does not come out. And take my cute little Band-Aid and put it down.
Nice.
All right, guys, and we're done. That was my hormone injection that I'm supposed to be doing every 2 weeks, but I do it once a month. And yeah, I want to thank y'all for supporting me. I want to thank y'all for watching me. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I want to get my YouTube family up there. I love y'all. Please stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.